asylum seekers are already testing positive for COVID-19. This shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody, but right now we have an issue where they're letting a lot of people in the country that are positive and they don't know what to do with them. Of course, they shouldn't have been let in the first place, but that's what we're dealing with right now. Before I get into the story, quick reminder to like the video, share this video. That is the best way that you can help me out here, and to subscribe as well. So getting into the story, this is being reported on, this is sarahcarter.com, that 108 asylum seekers have reported positive for coronavirus in Brownsville, Texas, since they began administering the test on January 25th, which is about 6.3% of those who took the test. Now, once again, this is something that is continuing to happen. Now, this is just the ones that they've tested. Literally just the ones that they've tested. There's plenty more, I'm sure, that are coming in that are positive for the virus, and nobody's saying anything, and they don't know what to do with these people because they're kind of already here. So what are they going to do now? And they're basically saying that the migrants who test positive at the B Metro facility are advised of quarantine procedures and are asked to socially distance. That's basically it. So what are they going to do after that? So that they're literally sitting there and they're just basically letting them in. At least 8 asylum seekers tested positive in Brownsville, Texas, Tuesday after crossing the Rio Grande on Monday. And like I said, they're basically letting these people come in because they don't know what else to do with them at this point. Now, why is this a big story at this point? It's a big story because Biden is the one that is allowing these people to come into this country. It's the case because right now, more than ever, is where we really need to tighten and really be more strict about who comes into the country because of the virus in and of itself. But yet, this administration is just bent on allowing all of these people to come in, regardless of whether they're positive or not. It's too late. They're already here. Why is this an even bigger deal? Because the Biden administration was actually trying to shut down travel from Florida. Okay? I don't know if you remember this. This was last month where we had a statement, an actual report that came out saying that the Biden administration is considering whether to impose domestic travel restrictions, including on Florida, fearful that coronavirus mutations are threatening to reverse hard-fought process on the pandemic. Wait a minute. So they're basically saying here that they're worried about Florida, yet they're allowing for these other people to flood in from other countries. I mean, they clearly don't care about the hard-fought progress of the virus, because if that was the case, then they wouldn't be allowing anybody to come into the country. It's almost like we should be putting our, America first in these types of situations, but that's not what they're doing here. This is the exact way that they plan on doing this, is that you see the double standard. They're quicker to consider restricting travel from people in our own country, from state to state in the United States, than they are to actually stopping people from other countries just coming right on in at positive, that have been tested as positive. And the fact is that it's not like Florida is doing really bad. We're actually doing very good. New York was the one that was hardest hit, and at no point was there anything or any stories or considerations coming out about shutting down travel to and from New York. That never was the case. What they're worried about is that Florida's policy actually works, and they're upset about the fact that it works, and they don't want people to come here or to leave from here. That's all it is. You know what I mean? They don't want people to come here and actually have a job, run their business. But yet, once again, these migrant families, they're able to do whatever it is that they want to do. They're able to come right on in, and they're going to get very little resistance at all. Plain and simple. They're saying that the spokesperson assured that municipal workers recommended to those who test positive to keep quarantine as indicated by the CDC. But how much do you really think that they're actually going to do that? I mean, they've already been released by the Border Patrol, from what NBC News is saying. They have no reason to adhere to anything. They're already in the country. So you're going to see more and more of this type of thing actually take place, because as people begin to come over, this immigration thing really shows how much the Biden administration really cares about this whole virus. They really don't. There's no incentive for them to continue to believe that, or at least there's no incentive for us to believe that they actually care about this virus at all. Because the moves that they're actually making, when it fits their narrative, don't align with that. They don't care about the well-being of the people in Texas or anything close to that. They don't care. As long as immigration and people can just keep flooding right on in, I'm surprised they're even testing some of these people. But I wouldn't be shocked at all if a lot of these people are coming over here for the healthcare benefits. They're talking about providing all this healthcare to these people. Once again, how can you possibly hold this position in the Biden administration and allow for, or even consider shutting down travel for other states in your own country? So we'll see what happens with this. I think it's only going to get worse with the situation in Texas on the border. There's only going to be more and more people that flood into the country. And of course, there's only going to be more cases in those areas because these people aren't getting tested. And even if they are, they don't care about social distancing. They just want to come to the United States in the first place. So with that being said, I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.